Hi fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Nickie Poo. So I have received my PSA package. I am so excited, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I've already seen the grades. So unfortunately, I had got an email from PSA, and when I opened the email, the grades popped up. It threw me for a loop. I was totally surprised. So I saw the grades. So I already know what the grades are, but again, seeing it in hand is still so exciting to me, and so glad to have received my package back. It's a scary situation when you send out your product or your stuff, and you're in limbo and waiting for it to come back. So it's a little nerve-wracking. In actuality, I must give applause to PSA because I received my package quite early. I think it was more like 1 month, more like 4 weeks. That was my personal information. I had to move to the side, but it was more like 4 weeks. So that was kind of short. That's another reason why I was really skeptical about sending my cards to get graded, was how long it takes to get back. It takes forever. So I guess I've fallen down this rabbit hole of getting cards graded, I guess, because I've already sent off 40 more cards to get graded. So, and then I got another probably 40 to send, and then after that I think I'm gonna be done for a while. Here we go. More ways to spend money, right? Move this out the way. Nice little stacky stack. Let's do it this way. Like that. Nice little stacky stack. So let's get into it, guys. I am so excited already. I am so ready. Oh my, you just don't know. Okay, I'm nervous. I just don't know what order the cards is going to be in, nor do I know which card it's going to be. So I'm just going to flip it over, and we're going to see at the same time what card it is and what grade it is. Alright? Right out the gate. Right out the gate. It start with the big boy. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The big boy right out the gate. Wow. Gem Mint 10. Ooh-wee. Right out the gate. What's that? Gem Mint 9, Gouging Fire. It's okay. This is Gouging Fire is the set that came out before the one that's released now, which is Temporal Forces. This is a Temporal Forces release. This is one of the SIRs for Temporal Forces, which is Entei, really. So I got a Mint 9 on that. Woo! This is another Temporal Forces. This is Bianca's Devotion. I got a Mint 9 on that. So this Bianca's Devotion, There's a YouTuber called Trainer Spree, and they have ribbon ships. And he actually opened this up for me. I purchased some packs from him, and he opened up the packs on the live, and he hit this for me. On top of that, he has what they're called bounties, where so for temporal forces, if you hit a SIR, you also get a opportunity to choose what a free slab and which slab you want. So I chose, I could show you, I should have brought that. Let me get that slab so I could show you. But he pulled this Bianca's Devotion and shipped it to me, and I want to say thank you, because this was one of the last cards that I needed to complete my master set. So with his luck, hey, it helped, and I was able to get that Bianca's Devotion. Hold on. Oh shucks, I just dropped my little keepsake. Alright. So, a little bit of story time, right? So, a while ago, years ago, I don't know when, but when I started getting back into Pokemon, this card right here, I loved. I really, really like this card, this Mewtwo. And I had this little plastic case, and I put it in here for safekeeping. And I mean, this was years. This has been in here for years, right? It's no special card. It's nothing like, I just really like the card. It's not even a holo. It's not even a holo. So I had this little case. I put this in here, and it's been in here for years. And I had it sitting up on my desk for years, right? So when I went to Trainer Spree's channel, and I had never done it before, I was, never been to his channel the first time, and I was enjoying myself, got wrapped up into the moment, and I purchased some packs. So when he got to me, he shows you, your order sheet, basically, and he's talking to you as he's opening up the packs, and everything. And I was excited, and I was typing in there, and I told him, I was like, I wanted, it wasn't Bianca's, Morty's Convection, I think is what I was saying. I was either that or Raging Bolt. One of those. I said I was going to hit Raging Bolt or something like that for SIR. And he was like, oh yeah. He was like, well, if you predict what SIR you was going to hit, on top of getting a free slab, he was going to up the bounty to something else. I forgot what it was. It was, or somebody else even jumped in and said that they were going to include this if I guessed it right or whatever. It was just fun, right? All in fun. And I didn't guess the right SIR, but I did hit on an SIR. So this was the slab, the free slab that I got on Trainer Spree's live for hitting Bianca's Devotion. It was so coincidental when he put up the 3 different choices. It was just like a no-brainer. Yeah, I know what slab I want. And this one is the holo. See that holo effect? This is the holo to that other one. So that was so cool. So I mean, I guess they say things happen for a reason, right? And hey, so he also, his favorite card is Fire Energy. That's his favorite card in Pokemon. So he sends out, kind of like thank you or whatever. You know, he sends you out a fire energy with his signature on there. I really appreciate it. So he sent it out with the order and everything came well packaged. Everything about his show and setup, chef's kiss. I enjoyed myself. We had a good time. So again, another day, which was recently, I went on his show. And I mean, he be on there all day doing rip and ships. And he's pretty cool, pretty nice guy. Him and his wife just had a baby. Congrats on the baby. And it's really enjoyable, right? And I did it again. I purchased some packs. And he hit on another SIR for me. And I hit on another prize because I hit a SIR. Yeah, I guess he's lucky for me. Hey. But I want to give a shout out to Trainer Spree and his wife Anna. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed myself. But okay, I'm sorry, I was a bit long-winded on my storytelling, but I had to give that little bit of details to show how things happen in life just out of the blue. You just don't expect it, and it's sweet. It was something really nice. Oh, PSA 8 Charizard. Now this, I really don't understand this one, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I don't see anything for an 8. I wonder what do you have to have messed up to get an 8? Because it looked pretty good to me, but you win some, you lose some. I'm just so happy right here. Big boy got it. Big boy got the 10. Woohoo! Look at that big boy. Woo! Charizard from Brilliant Stars got a 10. PSA 10. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, I lost out on that Charizard though, but I got it on that one. Ooh, Arceus from Brilliant Stars got a 9. Look good. So I got a 9, a 9, a 9, a 9. Oh no, that was the 8. That Charizard was it. So I got 3 9s and 1 8 so far. Running a little low on the 10s right now. Alright. Iron Crown PSA 10. Big boy. That's a big boy too. This is a good looking card. I like it. I think I set 2 of those in. I got 2 of those. Uh-oh. The Mew. PSA 10. The Mew. Hey. Yeah, this is all out of order because I think I put it in back to back. Uh-oh. Sonya. PSA 10. PSA 10. You know, really, I just threw Sonya in at the last minute because I wanted to send in 20 cards and I only had 19, and she was just right there, and I was like, come on, I'm just going to send it. I lucked up on that one because I didn't even look it over to see how, you know, what type of shape it was in. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing because that was not planned for me to send that. Look at the other big boy, Charizard. Hey. PSA 10. Hey. Y'all, this is so exciting. Now, I'm going to tell you, I looked these cards over. I bought a tool to do the measuring of the borders, and I bought the little what the thing's called? Start with L. That the jewelers use. I bought 10 times 10, times 10 lens, times 20 lens, and a times 30 lens. I don't plan on sending cards in that I know is not going to get a good grade. What's the purpose? Nowadays, like a 9 would have been good back in the day. 9 would have been okay. But nowadays, it's a 10 or bust. You know what I'm saying? Now a 9 is like equal to a raw price. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Alright, this is a promo card. I like this card. 2017 Mega Powers Collide. This is like I love all like the face collides. I've been getting a lot of graded cards for the face collides because I like it. I like that gold. I like that little hints of gold. Real nice. Oh, okay, guys. So I did not expect to get a 10 on this at all. I basically sent this in. I want to preserve my card. You know what I'm saying? This card really does not look in bad shape at all. It's old. This card is from the year 2000. See that? 2000. It's not in bad shape at all for a card from the year 2000. That back then, we didn't take good care of our cards. We didn't sleeve stuff automatically. We didn't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was kind of preserved and kind of not preserved. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get this in a case, and I wanted to keep this. This was gonna be, this. I think this is one of the cards I had the longest. I think this is one of them. And I had this card before my son. Before my son got into Pokemon. How did I get this card? I can't even remember. I got this card in my son was born. He was just young. He was real young. It was before he even got into Pokemon. Somehow I acquired this card and I gave it to him. Or he found it. Or something crazy like that. But he was born then. He was born. It was in probably like the 2009, 10s. Round up in there. When he got started into Pokemon anyway. It's not in bad condition. So, but it's a 3. It's a 3, but it looked good. Looking at it with the naked eye, it looks good for a 3. I tell you, I don't know nothing about this grade. Loose the mind. I just love this. So I got like 3 other cards that kind of look like this. Kind of like that gothic kind of look. I thought this card was sharp. I thought it was sharp. I liked it. I got a Gem Mint 10. Woo, woo, woo. I liked it. So I sent it in. I like it. Dark Houndoom. Now this one, I believe I got at my local card shop. I bought a bunch of older cards because I was trying to fill in my missing gaps that I had with a bunch of. I'll tell you, it's kind of jacked up because in my past being in and out of Pokemon, you start, so you get a few cards here, you throw it in. I had it in like 10s and stuff like that, and I wasn't doing master sets then or whatever. We were just playing around with the cards and all. So I started trying to go back to see if I could complete some of those sets and stuff. And no, it's kind of hard. It's really, really hard. But I went into my local card shop one day, and this was in there, and I picked it up. Thought it looked clean, and sent it in. It is what it is. Now this, Raichu. So I like Pikachu, I like Raichu, I like a lot of Pokemon, to tell you the truth, but Ninetales and Mewtwo, Mewtwo are my tops, right? But I like all the norms, all the ones that everybody else like, right? But Ninetales and Mewtwo are my tops, right? It's pretty simple and cute. It's a 10. Goes over here. Another big boy. Look at that Gengar. Look at the Gengar. Woo, big boy. Gem at 10. Woo, look at that Mew. Gem at 10. Woo, Gem at 10. Up, Iron Leaves. Gem at 10. Uh-oh, the 10 stack's starting to grow, y'all. It's starting to grow. It was on the low for a minute there. It's starting to grow. Ooh, look at that Moltres. Gem at 10. Look at that Moltres. The last Iron Crown. Yeah, I thought I sent in 2 of these. I don't know. I wonder if their numbers are, because they were in sequence. Let me see if I could put this in order and see if they actually graded it in the order that I sent. Okay, so this is, okay, the very first card on the list, was the big dog. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? This was the first card on the list. So after him, I believe, was the Gengar. Yep. So they did, it looks like they did do it in the order, they graded it in the order, or put the labels in the order that I sent it. They did do that. Because I tried to keep some of them that was in the same set together. So this is Iron Crown. So Bianca's Devotion and Iron Leaves should be 53, 54. Yep, Iron Leaves, 55. And Bianca's Devotion should be probably 56. No, that's 52. I may have put this one first. 56 is, okay. Gouging Fire, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because that's the same set. So I tried to keep the same sets together. So like this is Paldean Evolve. Paldean Fates. This in the Mew, wherever the Mew is, the blue Mew. Here we go. Should be, yep, let's see, 58, 59. They should be together. That's Chilling Rain. That's Brilliant Stars. see. These probably were back to back. Yeah, 64, 65, yeah. 66. Kind of kept the Charizards together. 58, 59, 60. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. I'm cool with the grades. Of course, you know, we always, I mean, the only grading here I don't understand is the 8 on that Charizard. I could see a 9 maybe, but an 8. To me, an 8 should be noticeable. There should be something noticeable that I should see with the naked eye. 9s is, I don't think you can miss a lot with 9s, right? But at 8, I should be able to notice something. I'm just gonna look it over after the video, but to let you guys look at it and see if you see any flaws. It's hard to see on the camera anyway. I mean, but I'm going to get my 10 times and 20 times and 30 times lens, and I'm gonna look it over and see what I missed, because I thought that I did a pretty decent job looking it over. I thought I did. Okay, so I lost order some kind of way or something. 57, 50, I put this 59. I'm like looking, I'm like, this ain't right. Okay, I stacked it on the wrong. See, that's how you see when you're blind. When you're blind and can't see. There you go. Now this is the actual order that it was shipped. This the actual order it was shipped on the list. So I don't know how it came. It came back some crazy order. So let's go in the order of how it's supposed to actually be. Hey. This is the order. So I have a ton. Like I said, I sent in 40 more cards. Now half of it is modern cards, which is like the newer cards. The other half is some of my vintage cards. Cards that I know I'm not going to score high, but I want to keep them and I want to preserve them in the state that they're in, you know. And like some of the cards, like they may not be worth more much because it's not a Gem Mint 10, right? But there's a lot of value in the cards, but it's just not because the card is old and because I didn't preserve it back then and, you know, take care of the card then, it's not worth as much, right? But I still want to preserve it. I want to keep it because I can't afford the Gem Mint 10. But I can say I do have that card in my collection, you know. So, had I taken better care of my cards back then, or my son took better care of the cards back then, it would be a different story. But hey, it is what it is. We didn't know. Who would have thought that these Pokemon cards would be worth what they are? Y'all remember, I'm talking to people who was my age. We used to buy bubblegum packs, right? And used to get like baseball cards in the bubblegum pack, right? Well, I didn't collect baseball cards, but the bubblegum sure tasted good. So sometimes, and we used to just throw those cards away. I didn't collect baseball cards, you know, or we used to just give them away. Give them away or throw them away. I did absolutely nothing with those baseball cards. But you just go down the aisle and it's a pack of cards and you get the little sticks of bubble gum inside the packs of cards. And you get the bubble gum out, eat the bubble gum, and you got your cards. I mean, who would have thought that this type of stuff would mature into value like that? You know? Hey, but we were kids. No big thing, you know. So now things are different. Now when you open up a pack of Pokemon cards, they go straight in the sleeves. So now all the damage is blamed on Pokemon for poor quality. That's how it is now. That's exactly how it is. So, guys, I am so excited. I really am happy for this. Problem is this becomes addictive. And I'm going to have to put a chokehold on myself because this is not cheap, right? It's like $15 per card to grade if you become a member of PSA, which is like $150 membership fee for a year. And then you can get your cards for like $15 a card or something like that. Something to that effect. The thing that I didn't like is, so on some of these cards, the value is over $200. So you could do a bulk deal for $15 a card, but your card has to be valued at $200 or less. It can't be a higher value card. So if it turns out to be a high value card, they upcharge you. And it's quite a bit. They upcharge you. So my question is, what am I paying for in the upcharge? Is it the insurance? I need to look that over and find out. But at the time I didn't care. I just wanted my cards back, so I just paid it. I didn't care. Besides the fact that I'm not a grader, so I don't know what these cards are worth. I don't. I mean, you get these little, you watch YouTube videos and you watch stuff like TGC or something. You see those little chart guys. Are they real? I don't know. They talking about market manipulation all day long and everything. So I don't know what the value of these cards are really. I just know, I just listen to people talk and I just know that, hey, that's worth a lot of money. That's all I can say, you know. But it's pretty cool. I get to put this in my collection, and I can't wait to get some of my other vintage cards graded. Because that was really what really excites me, because those are cards that, you know, been around for a long time. Those are like different, you know. This was before you was using Pokemon for money. But guys, I am happy, and like I say, when my next batch of PSA graded cards come, I will do another reveal. It was pretty cool. It was good seeing them in hand. There's another grading company that I want to try, which is Beckett. I actually really, really, really like their cases. I love their cases and labels and everything. But PSA is the top dog. Been around the longest, I guess. More popular. So sometimes it's kind of weird how this goes. Is you can have the same exact card, same exact grade, from a Beckett, a CGC, a PSA, whatever grading company you could pick. They all could be 10s. But PSA 10s, top dog. The only thing that beat a PSA 10 is a Beckett Black Label and a Beckett, I think they got a pristine or gold? I think they had a gold. But definitely the Beckett PSA 10 Black Label is the top dog of them all. Top dog. So if you think you're going to get a Black Label means perfect. I mean, there is nothing higher than a Black Label. You know, that means perfect, right? So if you think one of your cards is that perfect and that clean, Beckett is the way to go, because everybody wants that Black Label. Everybody wants that Black Label, but it costs, I think it's a little bit more. I think it's like $20, $25 for Beckett to grade. I'm not sure, but just go on their website, check it out, look it up or whatever. But like I say, grading these cards is not cheap. It's not cheap, and you want to stick with a reliable source. And PSA has been around the longest, and like I say, I don't know what a Black Label looks like. In other words, I don't know if I examine, because when I looked at the cards, these cards look clean to me, right? So did I think it was Black Label contendant? Heck yeah. But you just don't know. You don't know. So I don't know. So like I say, you run the risk of, if it's not a Black Label and it's just a 10, PSA 10s are higher. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, they get you coming and going. So it's just easier just to stick with PSA. That's all. That's all it was. I don't down talk any of the other grading companies because I've never used them personally. But I do have slabs from Beckett. I have slabs from CGC. And in my opinion, PSA, out of those three, slabs are the worst. Beckett slabs look so classy, so high class, so why don't we do that? I'll get a CGC slab and I'll get a Beckett slab and show you. Alright, let me take these out of the plastic because it adds the extra glare. Oh man, no, I'm gonna grab another CGC because I'm gonna leave this one sealed. Yeah, I think this is one of CGC's old labels, so I think their labels are different now. But the case is still the same. Okay, so move that out the way. Alright, so PSA slab, alright? This is just on looks, right? Let's see what it looks like, just on looks. But it's cheap. Thin plastic, really lightweight. It is lightweight, right? It's cheap. Like plastic. It's plastic, right? Real plastic, right? Let's go to CGC. They're all plastic, right? But it's the grade, the thickness. You hear the difference? It's more solid. More solid. Looks good, looks clear. Like I say, it seems thicker. It's not real heavy. It's probably maybe a tad bit, maybe, but you can't hardly tell, you know. But it's clear. It's got like that blue tint in this plastic. It's like got like a blue tint to it, and it's really clear. Really, really clear. Now, the back end. They're all plastic, but it's like the grade of plastic. This is really solid. Look at how. Let's see the thickness. If you can see the thickness. I don't know if you could tell the thickness, but it is way thicker. Thickness of it, the quality. This is a gold label. Look at that. So a black label. Ooh-wee. This also has subgrades, so it tells you what you got on surface area of the cards, the corners of the cards, the sides, the edging of the card. And it shows you how they come up with their grade. So this is like the toss-up, right? Like which case do you like? Aesthetically, this is the top dog for me. Aesthetically, it's the top dog. That's the top dog. And then this one is next, aesthetically. Now on grading, I don't really think that any one of them do bad grading. I really don't. I think they're all equally qualified for grading, is what I think. I don't, customer service may be a different story, I don't know, but I didn't use any of that customer service. I didn't even use PSA's customer service. So, I can't tell you anything about that. The only other thing that would make a big difference for me is delivery time, right? How long is it going to take me to get my cards back? Who has the best service in that? So aesthetics is a pretty good part, and delivery time plays a big part for me. I think their service as far as grading a card, I think they're pretty much the same. I do like the subtitle with the subgrades, rather. I do like the subgrades on there. So it's a matter of personal preference, whatever you choose. It's a matter of where your money can take you, because I think CGC is the cheapest. I think theirs is the cheapest, and I think you can also pay for subgrades on CGC's labels as well. I think. I'm not actually sure. I just stuck with what I knew, which is the most common, you know, been around. I just went with PSA. No special reason other than that. That was it. So, like I say, over time, if I decide to stick with this grading thing, I may change my mind and go another route, but I'm not sure. But that was just to give you guys some insight if you want to get your cards graded, because they also do sports cards. It's not just Pokemon cards, it's cards period. You know, any you got football, basketball, baseball, all the cards, they grade those too. They grade they grade some of everything. I'm just telling you, it ain't just cards. So it's a grading company. So if you need something that you want to find out the value of, or the grade of, I should say, you hit up one of these companies and they could probably help you out. So guys, I am really excited. I'm so happy that everything came out good. And until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on your next video. Until then, this is Nickie Poo and I'm out. Peace.